and come into as just people send. Another awesome feature in town says crisscross applesauce. Okay, so crown of the head lifts high. You can tuck your chin in towards your chest ever so slightly so you catch the bandha in your throat. And then inhale, arms come high. Reach high to the sky and roll your shoulder blades down your back. Shoulders come away from your ears, fingertips turn in ever so slightly. And big inhale, reach high again. Exhale, roll the shoulder blades down. Really nice movement, y'all. One more time. Inhale, lift high through the spine, crown of the head. Exhale, flip your palms and press any stagnant, stale energy just out and away. Bring it down to the earth. Fingertips plant, crown of the head lifts. We're gonna sweep that left hand up and over. You cup onto your right ear and pull your left ear towards your left shoulder. Nice deep inhale. From the tips of the fingers all the way up to the top of the skull. Think about relaxing and releasing through your jaw. And the way that you can deepen this is by just slowly pressing down through your palm as you keep the lift in your spine. It's a really mini movement, but it's a huge stretch. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Chin lifts ever so slightly. Exhale, slowly release your head. It comes back to center line, hand plant, same thing on that opposite side. Right hand sweeps up and over. We cup onto the ear, sit up nice and tall, release through your jaw. Nice deep inhale. Breathe into the side of your face, your cheek. Right? We hold a lot of tension in our face, right? And we just don't necessarily recognize it. So allow your face to relax. Press down through that left palm ever so slightly. Keep the lift in the spine. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, hold one more time. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Let the head come back to center line. Both fingertips are planted on either side of your hips. You tuck your chin down towards your chest. Move super slow here. Bring the chin all the way down to the chest. I like to say in this one, when I have the most chins, I win, okay? So think about swallowing a couple of times while you're here. Not necessarily the most comfortable thing. It's a good activator for our thyroid. So it helps us with our digestive system. And then inhale, chin lifts to center line. And then like we're pressing our chin towards this front corner of the room. Lengthen through the front part of your neck. Big inhale. Shoulder blades roll down the back. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale. Chin comes back to center, and then we slowly turn to look out past our left shoulder. Look back behind you. The twist just comes from the neck, so roll back through your right shoulder. Keep your chest down nice and straight as you continue to rotate with your chin. Then slowly bring your chin through center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Turn and look out past that shoulder. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Bring your chin back to center line. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands pull down through heart line. So in the full moon space, it's a celebration of all of the things that you know that you are worthy of in terms of good things that you're bringing into your life, right? And then this latter phase is us also recognizing, right, is we're starting on this energy of what we need to let go of in order to make room for those good things, right? We have this thought that we can hold everything, right? We can't. So you have to let things go, okay? Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands come into prayer and move your palms down to your third eye, moon salute. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Hands move down to heart center. One more big sweep. Inhale, arms come high. Reach high, roll the shoulder blades down the back, and then hands come into prayer. They pull down to third eye, moon salute. And then down to your heart space. Let's go ahead and roll over our knees and our shins. We'll come into our tabletop. Tops of our feet are flat to the mat. Hands are nice and wide. Check in with your thumbs to make sure that your thumbs are still engaged in the posture. Wrists are right underneath your shoulders. On your inhale, you pull the chest forward. Think about your tailbone tucking, but your sit bones spreading. And then on your exhale, press and pull. Pull in on the low belly, press into the palms, and let the head hang super heavy. Movement matched to your breath. So inhale. Look for that pause at the very end of the breath. And then exhale, press. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale, chest moves forward. Exhale, press. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale, back into tabletop. Go ahead and tuck your toes, check in with your elbows. So your biceps rotate in and your forearms rotate out. So the points of your elbows turn back to look at you. It helps keep our upper back nice and broad. Yeah, so the place you give blood is looking away from you, okay? Then pop your hips back and high, coming into your first down dog. So pedal out through the feet. Check in with the hands. So on every inhale, as we kind of start off thinking about this lengthening, inhale up onto the balls of your feet. Take yourself nice and high. And then on your exhale, press hard into your palms as you send your hips back a little bit more. And you pull down through your heels. Let's do that again. Inhale all the way up onto the balls of the feet. Like you're coming up onto your quote tiptoes, right? Exhale, press into your palms, press back through your hips and pull down through your heels. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, press back and pull down. Just slowly walk our hands back towards our feet at the back of the mat. Let yourself hang heavy here. So press down through your big toe mound, your baby toe mound, and your heels. Let your head hang super heavy. Think about allowing the weight of the body to drift into the balls of the feet. So weight of the heels over the hips. Maybe you take your hands to the back of your skull, lengthening through the spine. Right? You can always kind of release your thumbs from that grasp and take them to your temples. And you can massage out through your temples and up into your hairline. You can also move into your jawline. You can also have the option of grabbing for your opposite elbows. Make sure in any forward fold, either seated or standing, that you're engaging your low belly. So the place that's right beneath your navel, that's right beneath like your pubic bone and your belly button, pull it in towards your spine and like you can hook over the backside of your belly button. On next inhale, hands move up the front part of the shins, flat back. Hold here. Ground down through the big toe mound, baby toe mound, and heel. That's the bandha and the bottom of the foot. So like a little triangular suction cup. Big inhale. Think about wrapping your muscles around your bones. Keep your low belly engaged here. Crown of the head still pulls forward. And then on your exhale, let yourself fall heavy over the tops of the thighs. Head hang super heavy again. See if you can come over the tops of the legs more so than you did last time. And then on the next inhale, engage your low belly. And we're going to slowly sweep ourselves all the way up to stand. Arms come high to the sky, roll your shoulder blades down your back, hands come into prayer, and then palms come down to your third eye, moon salute. And then hands move down to your heart line. Hands come down to your sides. All right, y'all. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. Engage the low belly. Inhale, match breath to movement. Hands to shins, flat back. Find that pause. Exhale. Hands come all the way down to the mat. We walk ourselves out into our plank. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, drop down to the knees, tops of the feet flip flat to the mat, and we're gonna lower down, chin, chest, belly. Elbows stay close and tight to the rib cage as you pull your chest up. Roll back and down through your shoulders and press down through the tops of the feet, engaging your legs. Big inhale. Breathe into the base of the belly. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale, y'all. Exhale, slowly lower. Tuck the toes. Press to the knees, and then take your hips back and high again. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards your feet, the back of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, we pull ourselves all the way back up to stand. Exhale, moon salute. Hands move down to third eye. Hands pull down to heart line. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, flip and press this time. Swan dive down and over the tops of the thighs. Low belly's engaged. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. We walk ourselves back out into our planks again. Nice deep inhale. And let's lower down into a forearm plank. So come down onto your forearms. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Nice deep inhale. Press back through the heels. Exhale, hold. One more time. Big inhale here. Exhale. Walk your toes and feet up and in as you lift through your hips, coming into dolphin. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. We're gonna be here for 3 more big breaths. If you need to come down to your knees at any point in time, you can. You can also modify by lifting a leg and then lifting another leg. Or you just hold in stillness, right? Check in with what you feel that your body needs most today. One more big breath here. And then on your exhale, walk your feet back into your plank. Nice deep inhale, crown of the head pulls forward, press back through the heels, fire up through the legs, and then drop down to the knees, tops of the feet flip flat, and let your hips come down to the mat, Sphinx Pose. Big inhale here. Exhale, so elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Big compression in the low part of the back. Lift through the heart and the chest, press down through the tops of the feet. Big inhale. And then exhale, slowly come down. Hands move and shift back towards the bust line in the top of the rib cage. Tuck the toes, press to the knees, and pop your hips back and high again. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands, top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, we pull ourselves all the way back up to stand. Exhale. Hands move down through heart line. Inhale, let's sweep into chair. We'll do some sunbees, everyone. Take the hips low, the chest and the heart high. Reach through the fingertips. Engage your low belly as you pull up through the heart. Check in with your feet to make sure that they're right underneath your hips. Yeah, nice corrections, y'all. You also can have the option of squeezing your knees together and bringing your toes together to touch. Your body, your choice again, right? My only thing is always switch it up, right? Don't do anything of one thing for too long, yeah. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale. Hands pull down through heart line. Left elbow is gonna cross your right knee. Press into your palms and look back behind you. Shift back through that left hip. Shift forward with your right. Big inhale. Engage your low belly and see if you can create some space between your torso and the top of that right thigh. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Elbow crosses. Check in with your knees to make sure that one knee isn't jutting forward or back, right? And we can correct that by the shift in our hips. We have the tendency when something is out of alignment that we need to move that thing. Usually, you need to move something else. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, let yourself fall down and over the tops of the thighs as you lift through the hips, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step, step, back into plank, nice deep inhale. You can drop down to the knees and lower down through that baby cobra again, or you can lower, hover, and lift, forward facing dog. Pull in on the low belly, or breathe down into it. And then slowly pull in on the low belly and press back through the hips, press into the palms, pedal out through the legs. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Left leg moves high to the sky, three-legged dog. We're gonna lead at the feminine side today, y'all, since it's moon stuff. So nice deep inhale. Exhale. Spot your left thumb, step your left foot up to meet your left hand. Maybe it's a couple hops, right? I like to say it doesn't matter how you get to the party, bus, train, walking, just get there, right? Hop the right toes out and over. And then inhale, pull yourself up to a high crescent lunge, big inhale here. Check in with your hips. We have the tendency to dip in this hip of the straight leg. Lift it most likely and engage your glute, okay? Inhale. Exhale, drop your back heel, warrior one. Your hips stay on straight here, big inhale. And then press into the soles of the feet as you lift towards the shuffleboard side of the room. Nice deep inhale. Open through the heart. Check in with your front foot. It's on nice and straight. That back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Nice deep inhale. Your heels are in an alignment either from the mid part of your arch of that back foot to the heel, okay? Nice deep inhale. Flip the front palm and reverse your warrior. Hand can come to the low part of the back or it can rest on the top of the thigh. Wherever you're at, breathe, right? Breathe into the front part of the body. Open yourself up here. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, we pull ourselves up, straighten through your front leg, reach with your fingertips, triangle pose. We don't have blocks here today, y'all. Try not to collapse into your hips. If you need to keep it high here, do, okay? Big inhale. In traditional Ashtanga style, people think that your hips should be way back and you're coming for like this toe grab here, right? But if you're collapsing into this hip, it's no good, right? So keep yourself elevated. You're thinking about keeping that big triangle between your rib cage, top of your thigh. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, put a bend in your front knee. You can casually hang out and rest on the top of your thigh. I like this one. Or you can also take your hand down to the inside of the foot, right? Or if binding is in your practice, you take that left hand underneath that left thigh, your right hand reaches around and back to you so you get the grasp of your fingers. Big inhale. Wherever you're at, pull up through your heart and your chest as you ground down to the back edge of your foot. Exhale, slowly release. Turn your torso back towards the mat, pivot on the ball of the back foot. That front foot's on nice and straight, hands plant. And then you're in a kick, that left leg, back and high, three-legged dog. Big inhale. Put a bend in your left knee and stack your left hip over your right hip. Maybe you point your toes towards the back corner of the room to come into the front part of that left hip flexor. And then go ahead and turn your torso parallel back to the mat. Your left foot can drop down to meet your right into down dog this way, and then shifting into forearm plank or into plank, or You can come into three-legged plank from here, lowering and lifting, your choice. Exhale, roll over the big toe simultaneously as you press back to your down dog. Just hold here for 3 big breaths. So every time we come back into a posture on repetition, right, you have the chance to go through and kind of CAT scan through your body. Hands are wide and on straight. Thumbs are still involved. Hips are moving back and high. You're pulling down through your heels and engaging your quads. Right leg comes high to the sky. Three-legged dog. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna spot your right thumb and step your right foot up to meet your right hand. Hold here first in your runner's lunge and find your stability between that back and front foot before you lift yourself up into that high crescent lunge. Again, don't collapse into this hip, okay? So check in with your hips a little bit and engage your glute. Nice deep inhale here. And exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale, reach high. Exhale, drop your back heel, come into your warrior one really quickly. Again, you check in with your hips, and then you ground down through your feet and lift through your hips, coming into your warrior two. Right knee is stacked right over your ankle and moving towards your baby toe so you can open up to the front part of your groin. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, flip the front palm and reverse your warrior. Hand comes to the low part of the back of the sacrum or rests on the top of your thigh. You lift through your heart and your chest and take your breath into the front side of your body. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale here. Exhale. Round down through your front foot and shift your hips back. Reach with your right fingertips. Hand comes down to shin. Left hand comes up to the sky. See if you can distribute your weight between or equally between both feet. Big inhale. And exhale one more time. Big inhale. Exhale, put a bend in your front knee. Again, casual hangout, right? Hand down to the inside of the foot, or you can come for that bind. Hand can come underneath as you pull up through your heart. Wherever you're at, just roll open through your heart, like you're showing the ceiling and the sun your heart. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Last one, big inhale. Exhale. Rotate your torso back down to the mat. Hands plant. You're gonna kick that right leg back and high. Again, you have that option of just dropping the foot down into three-legged dog or into down dog and shifting forward, lowering and lifting, or you can come into that three-legged down dog or three-legged plank. And then exhale, roll over your big toes, pop the hips back and high, come back into your down dog. Spot right in between your two thumbs. And then step, feet come up to meet hands. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, let yourself fall down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, sweep yourself back into that chair pose. Hold here. Exhale, hands move down through heart line. Same way that we started off. Right elbow crosses outside of left knee. Press into your palms. Look for that twist. Pull back through that right hip. Pull forward with your left. And then inhale. Back to center. Exhale. Twist. So like you're wringing yourself out on the twist and move the exhale. And then inhale, we pull ourselves back to center. And then power down through the feet, and we come up to stand. All right, y'all. We'll go through one more quick flow. Just sunny. I'm gonna stay away from sun or moon flows today. But how's everyone feeling? Good. It's like slow. Folks that are in my like studio classes are like, this is slower. But I like the setting of it all, y'all. So longer postures, deeper breath, okay? Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands plant. Step, step, back into your plank. Hold here. Really think about firing up in your plank. So the crown of your head is sailing towards me and your gaze is beyond the front side of the mat, right? Your gaze is what will help you in a lot of balancing postures, right? Crow pose, all of these. Nice deep inhale. Slowly lower down for a 5 count. You can always drop down to the knees. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down to the base of the belly. Point and lift the right toes and the right foot. Point and lift the left just to take the quads out of the front part of the hips. Arms come out to the sides like airplane wings. Chin is out on the mat. And then on your next inhale, hands, feet, arms, legs, all lift. Hands come to ear height, and then you can pull back. Nice deep inhale, breathe. Breathe into the base of the belly. Inhale, lift and rise. Laughing is allowed. Exhale. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, slowly fall. Hands come down to your sides, palms face up to the sky. Let some blood flow come into your back. Next inhale, heels move towards your glutes. Your hands come around to grab onto the outsides of the feet. Pinky fingers in alignment with your toe cleavage. Chin is out on your mat. Remember in this one that your lift comes from your kick. You're so close. I'm okay. Yes. Nice deep inhale. Yes. All right. Nice deep inhale. Kick and breathe up into the hands. Nice deep inhale. Base of the belly. 2 more big breaths here. Exhale, last one. Really kick. Pull your knees in together a little bit more. Yes, exhale. Slowly lower down. Legs come all the way down to the ends of the mat. You can windshield wiper your legs with your knees back and forth, side to side. Press to your knees and take your hips back to your heels, coming into child's pose. Nice deep inhale. So coming back to those intentions, right? This day and this space for celebration, right? These past couple weeks, we've been reminding ourselves that we are worthy of receiving all of the good things that we wanted for ourselves within our lives. And have been calling those things in. And also being here in this moment and taking this note of the things, the thoughts, the relationships that maybe we need to let go of in order for better things to come to us. Most things in life are temporary, but we're supposed to enjoy them while they're here and learn to detach, to hold things within our hearts, and to be invested, but to not let the loss of things break us. Nice deep inhale. Walk your hands off to the right hand side of your mats. Your left hand can come on top of your right hand or a little bit beyond it, and you're gonna pull back through that left hip, elongating on the left-hand side of the body, through the rib cage. Turn your torso a little bit more parallel to the earth. Exhale. One more time, big inhale here. And then exhale, move your hands through center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Right hand stacks on top of the left. Pull back through your right hip. Pull in on the low belly. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, walk your hands out to the middle line. Lengthen through the spine. One last time, big inhale. Grip on with your fingertips and really use your fingertips to crawl your hands out in front of you, lengthening and coming out of your shoulders. Think about pressing into the mat so hard with the pads of your fingers that you start to hollow out through your armpits. And then breathe into your armpits. And then slowly start to walk your hands back towards your knees. Come into one more big back bend, y'all. So I've been like digging camel lately. So a couple ways that you can come into it. Okay, you can be here, tops of the feet flat to the mat. Hands can come to the low part of the back, and then you just rock back. Okay, you stay strong through your core space, and maybe this is where you're at today. Oh, I love when people come early. Are you here to join us for yoga? We're so take your time. You're more than welcome to come in. Hand shift back, and then take your breath from the base of the belly up into your throat. Big inhale. You can also drop back, grab onto your heels, and shift forward. Or you can tuck your toes and sit back with your heels, and then press your hips forward that way. Yes, and you can let your neck drop back, right? Nice deep inhale. Take your breath into the front side of your body. So from the very base of the belly, all the way up into your heart. It's a big, big stretch. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, y'all. Big inhale. Exhale, pull yourself up. I was like, maybe next time we can do some Tibetan right stuff, which is like so crazy, right? So like, you do this on a pumping space, so it's like, so you just move through core stuff, so you're like back and forth with it, but you do it like 60 times, and you know. It's how warriors are trained, y'all. It's how peaceful warriors are trained. Go ahead and take your seat down to your heels and shift over and on to your seat. We'll come into a butterfly. Soles of the feet come together to touch. Shift back and forth side to side. Lift high through the crown of the head. Come onto the front part of your sit bones. If you want to come more into the space of the groin, pull your heels in towards you. If you want to come to the outsides of the knees, IT bands, take your heels away from you. Either space, you want to be actually on the front part of your sit bones. So, hi Renee. Go ahead and come down and over the tops or the inside of the diamond of the legs. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more breaths, big inhale. And exhale. Last one, big inhale. Exhale slowly, let yourself come back out. Let yourself shift all the way down onto your back. Pull your knees up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Point through the toes and elongate through the spine by reaching through the crown of the head. Relax and release in the low back. Nice deep inhale. And then take the soles of the feet all the way up to the sky. Reversing a little bit of blood flow. Think about flexing through the toes. So the toes are pointed down towards your face. right? And think about engaging your quads. So allowing your muscles to wrap around your bones. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and slowly let your legs come all the way down to the end of the mat. If there's any final posture that is calling to, if you want to come into one more back bend or happy baby, if you want to come into any type of spinal twist, you have that option. But allowing yourself just to be here to breathe. I've been thinking this past year, coming into more of faith within this practice. Faith in the fact that despite our worries, that usually everything works out. So allowing things just to slowly happen. And shifting our paradigm and our mindset of not happening necessarily to us, but happening both for us and through us. So based on all the energy, the good energy in this space, and based on this moon, and the ebb and flow of all of your tides, something to take with you all this week. And this is from the Priestess of Light Oracle deck, which is done by Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. And the card is appropriate because it's a tiger. So coming into this new February, being the year of the tiger, a majestic tiger gazes to the right into your future. Alert to new adventures and passions about to be awakened. It's time to open up to more sensuality, to the more sensuous side of life. To taste and touch and see and hear with heightened appreciation and awareness. The tiger's calling you to slow down and really experience the joys of the senses. Take the time just to savor every moment of beautiful scenes, of sweet tastes, of tender touches that allow us to spark soul appreciation. The resulting energetic momentum brings you in alignment with the beauty and the bliss of the universe. Tiger totem also brings messages of feminine wisdom and devotion. Tigresses are devoted mothers. This may foretell a period of dedicating more time to your family, or even a new devotion to the needs of listening to your own sweet inner child. Listen to your intuition in these and all matters. And remember that this wisdom is alive and well within you. Affirmation: I am open to the joyous experiences that all my senses bring. New adventures bring me a great passion for life. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, slowly roll yourself over to your right or left hand side, coming into a quick fetal position. And then you can press yourselves up to a simple seat. Take your time. As we all come into our seat, hands can either rest on knees, they can come to heart center. Divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in each of you, the collective we in all of us. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me this morning and for trusting me with your bodies, spirits, and souls. So that I say go in peace and remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, everyone. So, reminder, buy things. Okay. And just the artistry for everything that is too. And please, ask artists about their pieces and where the inspiration comes from. The stories behind everything are really incredible. Okay, and again, first beverage is on the Kettle House, so have fun. Make sure you tip your bartenders. Thanks so much.
You like it so
yeah, I'm like, I haven't seen you guys at class or anything. Yeah, but you guys are busy, so yeah. So it's good that you see that. It's just been good. I mean, things have been good. It's just been like kind of crazy kind of week. So I was like in Minnesota Saturday, Wednesday, so just trying to like clear out. I'll be emotional. Yeah, but we do need to still get together. We need to reschedule our dinner. Yeah. So like, the tail end of whatever this is. Peace.